Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and over the years, there's been a lot of focus on a lot of the actors who have been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and a lot of affinity towards these actors. But it seems like Brie Larson has had a rougher start when she entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe earlier this year. Now, while we did recently take a look at some of the best Brie Larson moments that would probably change your mind on this actress now, just a couple weeks ago, a lot of people were confused as to what started this backlash in the first place and what kind of made a lot of people not really like Brie Larson as much in her interviews and just her general portrayal as Captain Marvel. And while we think Brie Larson is a great addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we do think that she is a funny person and a good person all around, we do want to highlight some of the moments that were taken differently by the community who watched these interviews before Captain Marvel released, and in general just kind of paint a better picture as to what the full story was here and how people were receiving her. So that being said, let's go ahead and look at some of these moments that probably weren't handled as well by Brie Larson when she was being interviewed.
Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Brie Larson!
Is Brie Larson? I feel like you don't need to Google this, by the way. Is Brie Larson a gamer? Great question. Duh. Is Brie Larson left-handed? Why do you need to know? I'm actually right-handed, kind of ambidextrous, and I, for Captain Marvel, learned how to fight on both sides.
Sparrow, and
Oh, that's your, what, nickname or
Call sign?
Call sign. Sparrow. Why is it Sparrow?
well, I can't tell you.
Why not?
It's an Air Force rule. Yeah, you gotta take me out for a beer first.
Oh, you have to be in the pretend Air Force to, is that part of the thing?
I'm really in the Air Force.
Did they call you Sparrow because birds regurgitate their food to feed their young?
Letters.
Tough question off the top. What would you say has been your favorite Marvel film over the past 10 years?
I like The Last Store.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
man.
did. I like that it, you found another way, like you said, to take it. The irreverence was hilarious.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. And but right there with it was probably Captain Marvel.
Oh, gosh.
Would really win in a fight between,
Captain Marvel.
but I didn't say who.
Doesn't matter. It's Captain Marvel.
Okay, but
It's Captain Marvel. Next question.
That's just one secret about your character?
Marvel is gonna kill me for saying this, but Captain Marvel says that she's allergic to scallops, but she actually just doesn't like them.
Just gonna say that.
I was
Yeah, I mean, they're neck and neck.
oh, guys, seriously.
No,
don't
really.
say
Yeah.
that.
I mean, the
But you
way
did.
that you...
No, you did. Pretty well.
You really did.
I liked Avengers Infinity War. It was just like, it kept like, I saw it for the first time at the premiere and it just like made me feel so many things because you're watching all these characters that you've seen for so long have these very quintessential and surprising interactions.
Is Brie Larson... Well, that's awkward. Is Brie Larson Captain Marvel? I'm sorry that you have to Google that. I feel like the Disney execs are super bummed about that. Why is Brie Larson's costume green? Am I allowed to tell you that? I mean, it's kind of complicated. Like, don't you change your style as you grow and get older? It's like, whatever, man. It was the 90s. What do you want?
Thank you, Brie.
I was sat next to him at dinner at our like welcome dinner and I thought that he was like mad at me for the first hour and then I won him over.
You did?
Yeah. I just worked him real hard. I was like, you're gonna like me. We're gonna get along.
Is that how you do everybody?
Yeah. That's what I did to you.
Yeah.
And then you're really upset.
And then you're really upset.
Thanks. I got the first Guardians was like, wow, this is different. This is cool and unique and really kind of turned it all in a different direction again tonally. And yeah, I love that film.
Paul Rudd also liked Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Give him a high five.
I will. And Captain Marvel.
All rigatoni ravioli on Wendy. Is that it? Is Wendy here?
Yeah.
One of you Wendy.
Absolutely
Could be a Wanda.
not. Nope.
Were any of the words right
No,
in my
a
thing?
single one.
Not even puked?
No.
No. Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
I had hope, but then no, you really let me down.
Besides not learning how to fly a plane, were there any things that you learned that we would be surprised that you have to learn in order to play a role like this?
Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
And a
Got my mind.
a compromise, a common, a compromise.
Got my mind.
Compromise.
Where did Brie Larson grow up? I was born in Sacramento, but moved to Los Angeles when I was like 7 or 8, something like that. I don't really like it when people ask that question, like, where are you from? Because then I say Los Angeles, and they go, it's crazy you're from Los Angeles. No one's from Los Angeles. I'm like, oh, it's actually Sacramento. And they're like, no way, I'm from Sacramento. Where did you grow up? I grew up in, I'm like, I don't know Sacramento. And they're like, it's just hard, you know? Did Brie Larson go to, we're never gonna know, go to college? No!
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Totally.
Well, speaking of Captain Marvel, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
$1 billion at the box office.
How much of that do you get?
Yeah.
All of it.
Do
It's
tell.
actually part of my contract. It
Could I
all just
borrow
goes directly
$7
to me.
million?
No, actually, no.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not this
Yeah.
time.
Have you guys given her like a cake or cupcakes?
Yeah, money.
We have to give her something? You just said the movie made $1 billion. We have to give her anything.
And he had this moment where he could, it's all in slow motion for me because everything's like a movie. And he could have, had this moment where she could look inside at himself and go, should I run with this? And look at me, throw it. He ended up just running, immediately got tackled. We lost the game. And he was so sad the whole time. He was like, I knew Larson was a secret weapon and I really screwed that up. And I was like, phew, yeah, you really screwed that one up. I really would have gotten out. I almost walked into a buffet on the way here. It's a wonder that I even made it into this interview. Really, why didn't I go? How do I explain this? I'm just not that good at it. I love to learn, but I'm not good at sitting still. Does Brie Larson have siblings? Yes, I do. I have a younger sister. Does Brie Larson sing? Duh! Why'd you have to Google that? Doesn't everybody sing? Would Brie Larson work out? Like, hypothetically, would I at some point? Is that like a personal attack or something? The scene in particular where it's like my hair is on fire, and it's this like cool like thing.
Yeah.
Allow me to show you my first take. This was my first attempt at it. So luckily I had the stunt team where they're like, okay, you turn around, you bend your knees, you clench your... I thought that's what I look like. That's not what I look like. And then the second thought was, that's what the back of my head looks like? That's not what the back of my head looks like. Is that a request? Do you think I should? Yeah, I work out a lot. Thanks for asking. Okay, I'll do this side. Brie Larson. I'm scared. Brie Larson. Dog. I'm confused. Are you asking if I have 2 dogs? Or is it just like dog, like Brie Larson? Dog. I have 2. I like dogs. Maybe it's because I'm severely allergic to cats that I've really taken to dogs as being like a dog person.
I feel like when I asked you that question like 2 years ago, I was like had like a book and like had people sign it. I was like, can you give me advice on super? And I think yours was like, eat snacks frequently.
Stay hydrated.
I'm way more witty than that.
I gotta go back and look. Everyone's advice was practical. No one really said anything, or maybe it was.
Get some sleep, drink lots of water.
Literally,
Stay
another
hydrated.
one was manage your poops.
Yeah, that wasn't.
What is Captain Marvel's secret weapon for taking down Thanos?
Easy. It's compassion.
Really?
No. I'm gonna punch him into the sun.
But at the end of the day, we do believe that Brie Larson does a great job at portraying her character and has had a ton of funny moments that probably outweigh some of the ones that were maybe taken a little bit out of context and a little bit and that were handled a little bit worse than maybe what should have been expected. So here are some clips of some actual funny moments, kind of as a palate cleanser to the little bit of cringe that we had earlier on here. So now we kind of wanted to turn it around to you guys. We like to gauge our community's feedback and see where the community stands towards certain actors in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So leave a comment down below with how you feel personally about Brie Larson. Do you think that the outrage over her is overrated, or are you kind of on board with the fact that there's been some cringy moments along the way. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this, and we'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
I don't
See you guys.
know anybody.